Good morning, guys. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Good to have you back today. So today we're going to introduce a new topic in language, which is about putting words in order for us to get a meaningful sentence. All right. So it's all about how to arrange words in a sentence so that when somebody reads it, he or she can be able to understand what you want to communicate. For example, you have the words the cup is on the table, right? So when you say to someone or when you write the cup is on the table, automatically that person understands what you're trying to say, what you're trying to tell him or her. But what if you reverse the words and in another format you say the table is on the cup? Does it make sense? Can a table be on top of a cup? So you can see the way we misplace, we put the position of the words in sentences can equally change the meaning. Like the first one, the cup is on the table, you understand that. But when someone tells you the table, you now see that it is moved. The table being at the end of the sentence is not moved to the beginning, and then you begin it with the table is on the cup. So someone will be imagining, how can a table be on the cup? So this just shows you that the way we place words in sentences shows us or plays a vital role in how we understand the sentence. Another example is the fish is in the tank. That is clearly understood. Whoever you says that to understands it perfectly well. But what if we change it and we say the tank is in the fish? Sorry, the tank is in the fish. Whoever hears that would be like, what? What is he talking about? So this just is just to tell you that the way we place word in a sentence changes the meaning of that sentence. So we have to be very careful when we're making sentences. And this is very good for you because it's going to help you understand how to make correct sentences. So whenever you want to make a sentence, you have to think of which word should come first, after, and after, so that your sentence portrays a meaningful thing to whoever is reading it. Okay, so let's turn our book to page 222 and we write the date. Page 222. It's a new month. Actually, we are now in June, right? Yeah, we're no longer in May, we are in June. So today is Monday, June 1, 2020. Monday, June 1, 2020. Now let's read the sentences, the words in the book on page 222. It says word order in sentences. Word order in sentences. The words in a sentence should be put in order to make sense. Changing the order of the words can change the meaning of the sentence. Example, the dog is working the girl. How can a dog be working a girl? So you can see that the words are being misplaced and then it completely changes the meaning of the sentence, which keeps you wondering or keeps you imagining, how can the dog be working the girl? Understand? But in the second example, it says the girl is working the dog, and then you have a check mark, which is perfectly okay. Whoever you tell that the girl is working the dog understood you perfectly. So this just shows you that we have to be careful while writing sentences in the way we displace our words. Our words have to be arranged in an orderly manner for us to be able to convey or for us to be able to make another person understand what we want to talk about or what we are talking about. All right, so look at the exercise C. It says, look at each picture, color the fox of the correct sentence. So here we have sentences, pictures, sorry. You have pictures on one side and then you have two sentences. And then you have two foxes for you to color the one that portrays the correct sentence as the picture. So you can see a fox, right, in the jungle. And the first sentence says, the fox was in the jungle. The second one says, the jungle was in the fox. Can a jungle be in the fox? No. So the correct one is the first one, which says the fox was in the jungle. So you color the fox that is telling you about the correct sentence about that picture. So you do number 2, 3, and 4. And today we're going to try to we're going to do the next page also, since we're not having science. We're done with science, and what we just need to do is revision. So I'm just going to post a few questions for you on science, or maybe a video so that you can watch. So that's why we have to use the that time also to finish the exercise on page 223. Page 223. So once you're done with the exercise on page 222, go to the next page, which says put the words in order to write sentences. So remember, a sentence is made up of different words. So for your sentence to be meaningful or to make sense, you have to be able to put those words in their correct places in a sentence. For example, I have the word scattered all over like this: doing, what, you, are. That is my own example. Doing, you have doing, what, you, are. Does it make sense if Mrs. Uche comes and asks you, doing what you are? It doesn't make sense. But if I rewrite, or if I arrange that sentence to this, what are you doing? Now you understand, right? What are you doing? So this just tells you that a sentence is made up of words, but for your sentence to make sense to a reader, you have to be able to fix those words in their correct places. All right. Another example is like, girl like fish to eat the. Girl like fish to eat the. Excuse me. So girl like fish to eat the. And everybody's going to be looking at you. What is he saying? But when you try to fix those words in the correct places, and it comes out like this: the girl likes to eat fish. Now everybody gets it. The girl likes to eat fish. So these are just a few examples of how you need to put words in orderly for your sentences to make sense or to be understood. Now let's look on the page 223. It says, remember to begin a sentence with a capital letter and end it with the correct punctuation mark. We've done making use of capital letters, and I told you that every sentence has to begin with a capital letter. So when you're rewriting it on the line, please make sure you begin the first word with a capital letter. And we've done punctuation marks, we've done periods, we've done question marks, we've done exclamation marks. And I still hope you guys remember where to use all those punctuation marks. I hope so. All right, so number one, I'm going to do number one for you. And you're going to continue with the other one. So number one says, like, she's, mice, eating. The first word, number one, like, she's, mice, eating. Like, she's, mice, eating. Doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to try and rearrange those words to portray meaning. So I will say, mice like eating cheese. All right. I'm going to begin the sentence with mice. Mice is here. Mice, you begin it with a capital letter M. Mice like eating cheese. And you put a period at the end of your sentence. So the same way, read number 2 to number 7 and rearrange the words to make sense to the reader. Don't forget to put your end marks, the correct end marks or punctuation marks at the end of his sentence. All right, guys, once you're done, take a picture of that and send me your work. If you still don't understand and you need me to explain more to you, don't hesitate, just send me a voice note and I will do that. Okay, so today as I said earlier, we're not having science, but we'll rather be having revisions. So I'm gonna post questions on Class Dojo that is concerned with science. So we're gonna be beginning with day and night. I will post a link to a video, and I will post I'll write down questions under the link that you have to answer after watching the videos. All right, guys, take care of yourself, guys, and see you tomorrow. Ciao.